It is my privilege and pleasure to introduce our first prize winner, Martina Filjak.
It's really fantastic for me to be here today. I'm Croatian and I come from a very troubled area of the world, and I grew up in something that maybe here could be understood as rather difficult circumstances. While I was growing up, while I was a kid, it was still the 80s. So that was really, quite a socialist, communist system. And then the Yugoslav war broke on in the early 90s. So, of course, a part of my family that was from the eastern part of the country had to leave their home for several years, and they were left literally with nothing. And also my family in my city, we had to spend a few months or perhaps nearly 1 year, living between our apartment and the bomb shelter. But yeah, it's all behind us now. Because I grew up in a family of musicians and a family of pianists, it was really always completely impossible to imagine my life without music or without having something to do with music. As a matter of fact, my father was my mother's piano teacher, so that's how I came to this world. I learned piano with my mom for about 3 months when I was 5 years old. It really never worked, and I think it wasn't. I was a 5-year-old, but it wasn't me who lost the temper. I think it was my mom who lost the patience with me. So I think it was really the end of my teenage years and the beginning of my early 20s when I was having to make those decisions and then make the necessary steps that I needed to make in order to one day be able to become what I wanted to become, which is not only a good pianist, but I wanted to become a high-class musician. Final program, I did something that people call madness or big risk. I played the Hammerklavier Sonata of Beethoven. But of course I am, as I said, it's again this case. I am completely in love with this piece. I have been completely in love with this piece since I heard it the first time when I was 12. Really, in competitions, they are impossible to predict. Literally anything can happen. So the only goal for me in that moment is to try to play a concert. And if I get nervous or if I start thinking about a competition, I always calm myself down with, oh, well, it's just a small concert, Though many people have succeeded to have excellent concert careers without ever doing competitions, there are other musicians that have done or have had to do many competitions in order to develop a performing career. Many people say that competitions are a necessary evil, but I don't think I agree with that. I think competitions are in any case can always bring something good. From the fact that one gets a chance to prepare a very big repertoire, they have to play different recitals, all on a very high level, which is basically what top musicians end up doing in their professional career anyway. The winners of the Cleveland competition are generally, or if I could say usually, a little bit older, which means that it is maybe a competition that prefers to support and present mature musicians, which I believe was also the choice of the jury at this edition with the 4 finalists. And this is why I thought I might have a chance here. As the first prize winner, I can say that my experience in Cleveland is a very good one. Though, had I not been a winner, I believe very strongly that I would be saying the same thing, because I've done many competitions so far. I'm very experienced with competitions with various situations, and I have to say that this one, from the organization's point of view and from the hospitality, has been absolutely fantastic. It has been perfect from beginning to end. The Cleveland Orchestra, I mean, this is also a rare chance to get such a level, or maybe a unique chance, to get such a level of an orchestra to accompany you in the finals of a competition. This is a big, I want to say, yeah, luck and privilege. The orchestra was wonderful, and it's full of wonderful musicians, and the one big pleasure that I had playing the finals was the feeling that we were really making music together. I know that United States is a very big country, that there's lots of culture and lots of performance opportunities. Of course, there are some orchestras and opera houses with superb and great high-quality tradition. So it was my wish to have some opportunities in the United States as well. So I have really crossed a very, very long road from where I came from until being here today. And I would not change a thing. It's great to be here today, and thank you.